You're live, bud.
Oh, I'm live. Hey, how are you? How are you, Rock Opera? How are you, everyone? Welcome to episode 4. Episode 4 of Meeting of Minds, the longest hour in broadcast history. Jay, how are you? Big show today. Big show, gun season. Wait.
Looking huge, bud.
Jay.
You're looking huge. Hey, Jay.
Yeah, big show today. This was actually, I think this is Jay's. Jay, I actually, you know what, Jay, take it over, man. People have been asking for you to take it over. You're muted though.
Look at this guy; he's muted.
Here we go. I'm here. All right. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Well, the show of all shows to be shows is here, everyone. Welcome. This is Meeting of the Minds, episode 4. Hey, BA.
How are you, Jay? How are you?
That was like a weird intro, but I guess it was an intro.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm chicken.
I liked it.
I'm chicken pot pieing.
How are you chicken pot pieing? That's a plastic container. Like you just took a chicken pot pie and put it in a plastic container.
I caught it right before it went in the fridge.
Rock Opera said he just saw Jay's cat's asshole. So that's
Rock
AD.
Opera.
Oh, AD is back.
My guy.
So what do we got planned tonight? Yo, I came to the table with an actual segment. Jay actually has guests here lined up. Like I'm proud of this guy. You need a haircut.
No, we're doing. Don't say that.
Let's take a second and clap. Also, I have to bring something to the table. I have a formal thing to bring to the table. Are we doing a show tomorrow, even though we're doing the golf thing?
It's combined. We'll
so
stop at 7:30. I'll go get some ice cream and we'll finish the show.
Well, it's going to be dark by then, Jay. So like we have to do the golf show earlier. In the dark.
Yeah, sure. 5:25.
It's up to you, because I thought we were doing Monday to Friday. Up to you. I think.
No, I would rather do. I don't care if we do both.
That's a separate show then. We'll meet.
Yeah, Meeting the
golf
Minds
show is a
8
separate
to 9.
show. It's a separate show.
Everyone.
Go ahead. We have your guests here, and only one of them could stay till 8:30. So get them on here.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the one, the only.
Wait, that's you. You can't introduce other people as that too.
You're the one.
Then it's not the one, the only.
What a fucking idiot! What a fucking idiot.
Only. That's buddy.
It's his own. It's his one and only intro.
Kirk and Off podcast. Yeah, that's all. We got the host of the one and only podcast that reviews.
Yo, Andrew coming on the show and pulling a J. I love it.
Dude, that's a shtick you can't take.
That's such disrespect.
Unbelievable.
So disrespectful. I actually appreciate, buddy. I appreciate you. I know Jay reached out to you earlier about Pod for Pod. He said he would only go on Kirk and Off if you go on his pod. So here you go.
I know it's the only way we could get him on.
I renamed the episode to Pod for Pod, so we got it.
Definitely, yeah. We got to keep that going because that's just the way of the world nowadays. 2021 Pod for Pod life.
So we just recorded with Jay.
Okay.
We did before that. It was like 15 minutes of us bullshitting, and Jay came on and like we had like 100 questions, and Jay just fucking like took over because he's Jay, dude. And he's just like steamrolling, dude. And so we basically get to the end, and he's like, "How much time you got?" And we're kind of like unlimited, obviously. And Jay's like, "Fuck it, I got to come back." So we're gonna have a part 2 at some point. So
wow,
that's gonna be epic. I can't wait. You guys are cooler than I think everybody else thinks you are. So it was better.
What
it was better than
backhanded compliment.
You're the only one who shits on us.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Early on when you guys started, Jay was so suspicious of you guys, and I would just be like, "Dude, they're fine." And then it got real weird with Jay, and he'd be like, "No, I like them," and I was like, "Now you're obsessed over him." Dude.
I DM'd John early. I was like, "What's this?" He's like, "He's good, dude. It's just Jay."
I was like, "This." He's like, "What's this show?" And I was like, "It's basically me and BA teaching him consistency." So. Other than that,
Yeah.
there's no stuff.
Well, he said pod for pod, so we had to give him a podcast for you guys
Jay,
to come on.
nothing
Yeah,
else.
no.
Jay was like, "Yo, you
Here
want to
we
go on
are.
the?" Jay's like, "You want to go on the roster? We'll pod for pod."
We got a couple things. Court Minahan said Buddy is the only guy to look higher than Jay. So that's you do look high as fuck, dude. I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
I don't know if that's kosher. Advisor Barstool said,
sorry.
"Did Jay smoke BA's weight in weed?" I don't think. And then people are calling me 600
That's
kilos. Like, fuck
guaranteed.
you.
That's
Go
guaranteed.
fuck yourself, Court.
Oh, we love Tom.
Oh, Tom's the man. I love
Yeah,
Tom.
totally.
You're a big Tom
Tom's
guy.
OG 14, loyal 14, right?
Tom has some of like the best humor in the world. Like I love Tom's humor. It cracks me up every time.
Rock Opera said, "Buddy, you look like you're wearing a Guy Fawkes fakes." I don't know how to say that. FAWKES.
Guy Foe?
Guy Fomas.
Is that how you say Foe? Who's Guy Foe?
We got Kirk's Men here, who's the new guy.
What are we doing?
Sorry.
IBF?
Go ahead.
Jesus,
Sorry.
Mary. Come on.
Who's
kid,
Kurt's
focus.
Min? That's a new person. Sorry, chat.
Sorry, Jay. It's your
Respect the
turn.
chat.
Sorry. Jay,
Hey,
go
Kirk. Thanks for joining the show. Buddy's here from your favorite podcast. Any questions? I'll check the comments. But other than that, I feel like we blazed through a lot. I mentioned at the end what I wanted to ask you that was big is like my first little like toe in the world, this new world, was when my father got
Holy
caught and
fuck.
doxed me live on that.
Jay, what are you
and-
talking about? What are you talking about?
When they called my dad.
Oh, yes.
Did you guys know that they called Jay's dad?
No, I didn't know that today.
Jay's,
I honestly don't
Jay's
even know what he's
dad.
talking about. I swear
So
to God.
Jay's dad is, you know, the guy that they. Are you on the phone, Jay? Are you fucking on the phone?
What is happening?
Right, dude.
Cruise 2 days, 3 nights.
Even these guys are like, "What is this show?"
Jay's dad is the guy. You know when Kirk called, we're calling random numbers, and then the guy's like, "I don't even listen to your show. Are you
He was like
woken
an
me
older
up?"
guy.
Oh,
That was
Jay gave him
Jay's
his
dad.
number.
Jay's dad. Jay gave his dad's
Yeah.
number to speak.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Well,
hilarious?
Will gave it. Will
Yeah,
gave it.
Will. I think Will gave it to him.
Also, Advisor Barstool said that Buddy's face looks like the V for Vendetta mask. I thought that was
That's a good one. I
That's
like that. You do
Somebody at
kind of
work
look
says
like
that,
that
honestly.
guy. And we are GDE is a huge V for. We basically stole our logo from V for
Well, yeah,
Vendetta, so thanks.
November 5th. Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on them.
420.
No,
Yeah,
this was
all right.
another thing.
Aside
Jay-
from that, all right. Well, I've got one more question for Mr. Augustus. Have you ever done any other radio podcast work? Because like Buddy seems like he's got the suave, the voice. You're a little extra with everything you do.
I'm
So
always
like,
It's
Yeah,
that's
so
who I am. But I mean, I used to work in radio as a reporter, so I was always aimed in line there.
but never on the mic, right? Not
I mean,
like
always
talking.
on the mic. I was on the mic a lot.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. The Real Buddy CNC.
Why is your mic always so fucked up? Why you look like you have a 10K mic, but it never fucking sounds good?
Ooh,
Why is that?
Augustus, his mic
Yeah.
usually works. When has it been bad?
It sounds good in my ear.
So not to break the fourth wall with the Kirkin off, it's the recording system we
Dude,
use.
I don't think anyone's gonna mind.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
With what we use on Kirkin off, I have to put my headphones into my headphone jack, so I can't hear myself and automatically correct it that easily.
Okay.
So
Oh.
it's just like when I come on with
What are you
StreamYard,
guys recording on? Does it break it down to everybody has their own channel, or does it all come as one solid
No.
file?
It all comes at like
As
on
one
which
chunky
is-
file.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is why like Lauren Lynn is so low last week because I couldn't.
Yeah,
vote
yeah,
out,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. You can't
But-
do. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
The only thing. Well, we're not gonna. Do
Also, just going off the chat, Killer Kowalski said Augustus looks like a rat fuck. So that's what the chat said.
well, fun fact: the other person that gets called a rat fuck is Brad Marchand of the NHL,
and me,
and,
and me.
Yeah.
and he's been down in my hometown plenty of times. So I'll take that as a
I
compliment.
will say it's hard to hide behind those noses. I'll say that much.
Cool.
Mine?
What do you expect?
I mean, my nose is big. His isn't. His isn't big.
Marfan goes. Marfan
Dude,
goes.
look at yourself. You're eating chicken pot pie out of a fucking Tupperware container right now. You're a mess. What else do we got, Jay? You're gonna ask more questions for them because I have some questions for them.
Go. You can go ahead.
Yo, all right. So who are you guys interviewing next?
Oh, I don't know. We don't really like do that.
Well, what's I would do is like, so like Ned Snark was a great interview because Ned Snark's the man, but like,
yeah, he was
basically everyone else has intervied everybody who you could think of at this point.
I suggested somebody.
Have you done Steve from Providence yet?
No, we haven't.
Why not? Have you asked him?
No, we just like, so we said on like with Jay a couple of minutes ago that we just didn't want to have all like the OGs on like right away.
That's respectful. Thank you.
Yeah, no offense. John was like third on. Like, we didn't want to have
you guys.
on.
Now I know I did it so you guys could check a box. They're like, you know what? Invite him on twice.
Yeah, we just wanted to lower the standard
for the ratio.
But so we haven't asked Steve. Like we've like. We know, like Tim said, he'd probably do it. Like I'm sure. I'm
gonna right now. I'm gonna commit for Steve. He'll be on. He's gonna say yes.
Steve will do it. Steve's one of the funniest.
He's a mince out too, guys. So you could mark him in the mince out category, mince out or mince out Manny.
We agree.
I mean, I interviewed him when what was it with like when they had Smugsy on, and I had to go ask him about a relationship.
Smugsy asked me to be on her show this week. I was thinking about doing it just for BA, so I could.
Well, I want to ask Smugsy, when does the box drop? I don't care about these fucking pictures. I want to know when the box is dropping on OnlyFans. That's all I want to know. Like,
she tweeted a picture out today, and it was just like a fucking lawn chair in the middle of a parking lot, and she's like, "A big city lunch," and I was like, "Smugsy, what the fuck are we doing here?"
So weird. I love what Gig did with their picture, dude. I laughed so fucking hard.
Gig's photo.
What did he do?
He took that weird punk picture she had and like put it on like some like old movie. I don't know what it was, but like it was like hold on, I'll find it.
The child.
Perfect.
How did you guys?
DM it to me. I can put it up.
How did you guys like interviewing Jason from Attleboro? That was my favorite one so far.
That one was crazy. Like obviously, like you know what I mean.
Did he reach out to you talking about how much he said? Do you know what I mean?
You know,
he did like after he was like you know
dude,
what I mean?
You don't notice that shit until you listen to it. Like, dude, I've done that 100 times. So like,
I had no idea either.
That's the only way that disappears is you keep going on shows. But like, it was at one point, and I was just like, you could tell he this is like one of his first shows he went on because you don't realize you're doing like, you know what I mean, until you listen to yourself over and over. Yeah. And it's like, I would never hold that against somebody.
My one regret was not like telling him to like lower his mic because it was so fucking loud.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Well, he had a bullhorn. He had a bullhorn.
You know what I
mean? John, there were times I was listening and I had to cover my ears and I'm like pushing my
here's the problem with it, like when you get something like you guys have.
Isn't that appropriate though? Like
that's what I said. Yeah. When you have a file like you guys have, like you get something where people are like putting the volume down for one part of your podcast and then they have to put the volume up for another. So that's the only issue with how
we gotta like improve our shit. We gotta like
well, I mean, for right now, you guys are fine. I mean, you'll have one or two. So my point is like get some fucking randos, like get like fucking like Link on the fucking, but like someone like that, like I'm saying, like, don't go for your stereo.
Is this what we're doing?
Fans. There's some fucking weirdo.
Jay, this is actually supposed to be your hosting show. You gotta tell us.
Who's this guy in the left corner here?
I just said I asked you if I could bring something up to them, and you said I
could. You had questions, not
suggestions. We want to have you on.
I would say,
there you go.
Even tonight,
Hitsmaster Tom.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch Jay as a host. I'll just let you know. You gotta spread out the room because then everyone's talking.
We gotta keep an eye on that
over each other, Jay. You fucking asshole. So you know.
Well, very well done.
Thank you.
But I think to answer John's question, I've even gone out and have a couple big asks out. We have a couple of big asks out on that we're working on. But
just even so warning, never call them big.
Would you think
they're not big? Like big asses isn't like celebrities.
There's like 2 or 3 people we want to hear from. Who do you think we want to hear from?
I mean,
seriously,
there's a couple of people.
Come on,
but it's.
What, like the weather girl on Twitter? Like, come on, dude. I can give you some people. Because I will say this: I think a dream guest for Kirkenoff, and it's a long shot, would be like a big. I would like to know one.
You know what I mean? Like a big
like who doesn't want to talk to fucking Big Cat?
That would be dope.
Like, Big Cat would be a dream ask. But
it's not gonna happen.
Even this weekend,
have you reached out to Carabas?
No, I like kind of wanted to wait, honestly. Like BMD had said it like a bunch.
Fuck it. He's getting less and less interested in the world to begin with. You guys are the
only.
I mean, I'm his biggest
can't wait.
I'm Carabas' biggest defender right now. I think he's a great addition.
I love Carabas.
Andrew was going out of his way to defend.
He was tweeting some soft shit. He was tweeting some sad shit about being short today.
I see.
But I would say,
now he's just gonna do it on purpose.
Buddy, I would say don't listen to us about guests because we
definitely
so don't listen to us.
Get Boston.
We're trying to get Boston. We have Boston. We might get the Boston exclusive. So I don't know. That might
Who's
be
Danger? Is Danger golden ticket Danger?
Let's stop doxing people. How about that?
I'm doxing everyone tonight. I just want to know why he hasn't been. Why didn't you guys have the golden ticket guy on?
Wow, look at that.
I think
maybe the golden ticket guy is Danger because he said, "Should I use the Big Cat ass to get him on fucking Kirkin off?" Which he should do.
I'm not kidding you. That was literally like plan D. We're gonna ask
Dale is the man. He would do that in a second.
I think
he would do that in a second.
About it as soon as you said it 5 minutes ago. Like that was the first thought in my head. You know, so like,
well, yeah,
let me ruin your podcast and just tell you, like, tell the world.
I love Poodle Dick.
You know, Dale told me personally, Jay, if Kirk gave me the podcast, the Case podcast, now, I wouldn't give it to you. I like you, Jay. You're a good guy, Jay. I don't know why he said that, but he still wouldn't give me the case, even me being a good guy. He didn't want to give it to me. He just wanted to have it because he won.
But
I believe you, and I believe Dale, but like Kirk can't know that. Like I hate to be like, I know we want to get called a
is it our
you know
fault
what I mean?
That he has trust issues? Is it the next girl's fault that I have trust issues? You know what I mean?
I can't even.
I can't give Echo an orgasm. You know what I mean? Like I'm over
here. Roster drop. Wow, hate to see it. I would say I want Dale to get it early and then Julie DeCaro it. I want Julie DeCaro it, like play it and all that shit. I think it'd be good promotion for the show. This is why
I like Tom right here. More pot pie, Jay. I'm hungry and I live vicariously through you. That's the best humor I've ever seen. Dude.
That is disgusting. You look fucked up. You look like you're chewing Echo's fucking box.
I'm just looking straight down.
Yeah, but I would love for the show to like play into the golden ticket and be like, hey, we actually lost the case drops. We're fighting and make it like a narrative. You know, I think that'd be a cool thing to get Stoolies involved in the show because Stoolies love that inside shit where it's like, how did these fans took over the case and stuff.
No. See, I disagree with you.
I'm just saying, you could disagree, but I'm saying
GV works a little different, where we all have opinions.
I think it could be if done right, it could be a good promotional tool for the show. But that's how I see it. But
I mean, you also had what was it? They keep ragging on you for the genius idea with Kirk's contract. So I mean. Keep throwing on that.
Yeah, exactly. Turn the golden ticket into an asset. Right?
People forget BA's ideas are what Kirk hates about it.
Those DMs hit at 3 a.m. They hit different.
But I mean, and even Jay, you said this earlier on the podcast. You delve into it a little more, but I think it's a fair point that what Jay makes. It's like Kirk has taken this, like he's taken the case very seriously, and I think he's trying to have some sort of break between like the fun Kirk Minahan world and like the seriousness of the case for the respect of the families involved.
MD has the open end.
These assholes said because he said obviously, like he was pointing out to the Minifans. I'm like,
you know, like
I hope not. I hope not. But that'd be funny. I would love that, but I hope not.
Like when anyone makes a prank phone call and they drop like the hola, obviously it's like if you drop the subtle thing like that we can pick up on it. I think it's like a good nod. It could be a good nod to the Minifans on that. Like,
did you guys ever talk about like a Baba Booey thing for Kirkinoff? Like, not even to be like silly.
So
like, did you ever talk about like Should we? Well, I don't know. They have a podcast. Do they ever want to end it the same way every time?
Well, no. So stop. I know this isn't my show, but I'm going to cut in here as a producer and say I think that prank call episode that you guys did, and I talked to each and every one of you about this. I literally DM'd each of you about the prank call episode. I was like, you guys, huh?
You just put us in a group.
Well, I DM'd you guys and said I love those fucking episodes. I fucking love the prank call episodes. Steve from Providence should be on one of those. Maybe.
Oh, for sure. That's all BMD. Dude. Honestly, all the ideas for like the weird stuff we do, it's all BMD. He just like thinks about this shit while he's at work on it. Like he just like comes up with it. And we kind of try to figure out like a way to make it work. Which none of it is like obviously like that like crazy. You know what I mean? But that prank call shit, he's like, I don't know, I want to listen to them again. So we're like, all right, let's do it.
Well, that's what I didn't bring it up in the thing, but like that's what that's why I know BA. We would sit up till fucking 5 a.m. listening to old Kirk stuff. Like we
never did that. We never did that once. What do we
fucking never
5 a.m. listen to Kirk stuff?
John has
talking.
I can't say like there's been times where we'll throw on like John from Westport at like, you know what I mean? Like now that we figured out how to play videos like that in there, but like yeah, I guess.
It's all lies. This is all lies. Why you guys put it on airs for the Kirk and Off boys? These guys are good.
Oh, you know what? No, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. No, BA, that's what they said. They
Why are you blaming this on me, like, dude? Fuck off.
No, BA, I'm blaming BA. I'm blaming BA for being fake. I'm blaming BA. I doxed BA. No, I doxed BA on the show.
You guys,
I told you guys, there is no structure to this show.
You guys, I'm gonna say this, Jay. You got guests on the show, and this is the most you've ever talked this whole time when you have 2 other people on the show to talk to.
I think there's a reason why I'm talking, and they all know.
The more people, the best thing about Jay is the more people on the show, the more need he feels to talk. So he's just gonna keep talking over everyone. So. But I do that too.
John's getting his Puff Daddy right now. It's true. Like he just
like,
I kind of. We don't even want your face. Your face ruins everything. Look at these beautiful people here. Like what? Because you think you wear collared shirts?
Look at you.
Like I'll wear a collared shirt, John.
I was wearing a Young and Restless shirt earlier today. I had to change out of it because I look like a douchebag.
I told John I was going to wear a shirt and tie, but I didn't make it upstairs. It didn't happen.
Next up,
I was telling them
for the trivia show.
Right when he's saying that.
Save it for the trivia. What?
Go ahead, Jay.
What were you guys talking about the trivia show? One of you guys was mentioning trivia because of something. Why?
I think Jared Carrabis is actually an invaluable member, not for his fact.
Okay. Wait, stop. What does invaluable mean? Is that good or bad?
Good.
Okay.
He's a good
he has to be there.
Because when you think about it, it's like when you listen to Kirk, he's a self-admitted asshole. So I think going into the trivia, everyone from Barstool knows that he's like, all right, I'm going to come in and talk shit. But when Jared's the one talking shit, it kind of catches him off guard. You saw it with Casey Smith. And they had the back and forth, and like Jared sharing Casey's DM, even if he's doing it completely unintentionally, it's a good like mental strategy because she was thrown off her game. And then
she was.
I hate to do it, but I agree with Andrew. I hate to do it, but
you believed it. You believe everything.
No, I think Andrew can come. I think Jared can like come back and like save it. Like if they switch to wrestling, so like I think his bullshitting and taking the heat off Kirk is helpful. You know.
But I don't believe
like, he takes the trash talk, and then even against Spit and Chicklets, as soon as they fucked up a hockey question, Jared's the first one to go, "You fucked up a hockey question," because even if he was a baseball question, right? He knows he's gonna like he's. I mean, hell, Kirk saved him this last.
Kirk getting that one was annoying to me because he's mentioned Kenny Lofton before because he mentioned it last week or the week before, like the last episode they said it. They both mentioned Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton is in my head because one of those two people mentioned it in one of those episodes because of another baseball question. That's fine. But he should have known the answer.
But I think
if buddy asked me if I knew it, I probably didn't.
But Jay,
what was the question?
Not even the question, but was like what we were talking about was like you even said, Jared's not born. Like Jared's not alive for the question he's at. He's more of a current Red Sox fan rather than history baseball fan.
Unfortunately, Kenny Lofton was never on the Red Sox, Andrew.
But
so
he's not,
either way.
Jared's baseball history goes back to like what, 2008, 2007, 2006, 2004?
I would say it goes about as far back as mine does because we both seem to be MySpace friends.
So how far does yours go back? If I were to ask you the 1989
before 04, title of the American I'm not gonna dox my age, Mr. Augustus, but before 04, I was a
What does doxing your age mean? What the fuck is doxing your age?
He told me how old he was earlier. I was actually surprised.
Anybody has I'm 30 years old.
Sub 30.
1990. Any more questions?
You're 90. I'm a 91. I'm a 91.
I'm 90.
Dox myself how you want. I use my real name.
I'm a hard 91. I'm a hard 91. You know?
First question on the agenda. I want to know why Eric, why'd you leave the cool group? I want that to be addressed before we leave tonight. We've got 4 minutes to wrap up these two fuckheads. I see Mr. Eric in the chat. I just want him to know that I know what he.
Are you talking? You are the worst person talking to the chat. You have to say who you're talking to.
Everybody, you're not even doing the show. You're reading the chat the whole time.
You guys have any comments? Actually, we'll wrap it up with you guys by this. Do you have any? You guys do this all the time. Do you have any questions for us?
I mean, why is Jay being Dale Arnold right now, looking at the text line and being all butthurt about it?
I don't know what that means, but burn.
Well, no, the thing is, Jay, what he'll do is someone will say something in the chat, and instead of saying Hayes podcast said this, he just goes, well, no, that's not right, and no one knows what he's talking about.
Or like call him like some secret code name that no one knows. Or like,
no, it's coming from me. I just want them to know it's coming from me. I don't need to talk.
Oh yeah, that's great for the audience. That's great.
You got a lot to learn. You got a lot to learn, Jay. You got a lot to fucking learn. That's all I'm saying here. But you did a great job. You're doing a great job. You booked 2 guests. So
thanks. No, I'm actually glad that these guys showed up. They are pretty much the greatest podcast. They're better than DEC and MHB. We can't say that, right?
I think you guys do a better show than
I actually have to say,
buddy.
Know why? It's probably because I like you guys. Yeah. Even though I told Andrew, Buddy that I don't think you should be on the show full time.
I told Andrew, to be honest. I leaked that DM. I told him.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that behind his back.
I would say,
but I did say I love your segment. Like I just think it should have stayed.
I would say
it doesn't matter. It's what you guys do.
I think Andrew being on. Sorry, I think Andrew being on like helps us like kind of. You know what I mean? Like it just helps us like probably the same way like us being on helps like Jay. Like it just helps us like dick around like, a little bit more.
Yeah, it calms you down with the third source. Yeah, because it's never up to just you guys. Any special guest, you should get. Oh, that's a huge fucking interview. Like I would listen to the fucking Poodle Dick was in voice chat the other day.
Poodle Dick has open invite.
Open invite. I put it on the fucking.
I'm a poodle rider.
Let's go.
Like,
Let's
go.
It's called.
You're a dick rider. You're a dick rider.
I don't really want to say that.
I'm a dick rider, dude.
If anyone who can predict NFL free agent signings as good as Poodle,
The GOAT, dude.
He is the source, dude. He is the source.
But what I would say about the show, what I like about your show is like
Ron said poodles.
What I like about your show is that you guys kind of let the conversation breathe. Like you let the people talk, and you kind of give the guest the first kind of like the what did I used to call it, John? Like the
order of shit.
But it's like the guest has like the final say or has the number one voice.
Who has the final say? Yeah.
It's a chain of command. The guest chain of command. I said once a guest starts talking, it's like you guys all step off and stuff. So I think that's good, especially for an interview show, because like with us, we have people on and then we just use it to talk to them and tell them our opinions on stuff. So that's the difference, I would say, you know?
Yeah. No, I like it.
I know, yeah. So we just like asking questions. You know what I mean? We're just like talking to like people we like, you know?
Yeah. I like how you just guys at the end always go, you have any questions for us? It's the most ballsy move in the world.
BMD loves it. I think part of my take does it. Part of my take used to do it.
Yeah, no,
that's definitely where he got it from. So we like.
Dude, we stole every segment we had. Off a part of my take, dude. We had hot seat cool throne. We had hot seat cool throne. We had Mount Rushmores, which by the way, I have a Mount Rushmore for us later. Well, no, it's more of a draft for us later. But
I'm not letting them leave without a Mount Rushmore. I need your Minuteman.
Who's your Mount Rushmore?
Top 4. right now.
Oh my God,
Augustus, go ahead.
I was gonna
get ready. Take a minute. Take a minute, buddy. But I need to know, Augustus. No thinking. Now.
You guys should do that on each of your shows. Want it off the cuff. Guys should just ask at the end of your show.
I want Augustus's rapid.
Just because, like, you guys
know enough names, Andrew. Don't be a pussy.
Let Andrew rapid enough Minifan top 4.
15 seconds.
All right, Mount Rushmore is going to be Blind Mike, Tim and Canton. I'll give Kevin and Bristol, and then last but not least, Steve and Providence.
Give me one more. 6th man. 5th man.
A 5th man?
Yeah, this is fucking Jesus Christ.
He said Kevin from Bristol. I don't want to be mean. But he
Kevin's
can't
allowed.
really be
on this show. Kevin's allowed on there.
I like Kevin. I think Kevin's the king.
Buddy, who do you have?
I don't think Buddy names Kevin.
I was gonna name Kevin first.
You read him like a book.
Kevin, Tim, John Featherston, and Steve.
Oh, come on, you fucking suck.
I love Featherston. Me and BMD talked to Featherston for 15 minutes, dude, and Sako was great.
What was the last one?
Did you have him on the show? You've had him on the show, right?
Yeah. We had John on because like I didn't know like if he knew, but like I wanted to talk about like the Supreme Court case, like a bunch, you know what I mean? And it ended up just being a regular interview, which was fine because we love John, you know what I mean? But I kind of wanted it to be like more nerdy than it was.
Johnny Feathers.
Johnny Feathers. Did you ask him about his door knocking? He's a big door knocker.
How can we not like Featherston? Featherston like fucked Mayo over. Featherston's an asshole.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. I don't know. I only know
you like kind of fucked Mayo over.
It was gonna be told,
and I like the Bob Murchison on Kirk's side.
Can I get my Mount Rushmore or no? Or are we doing that later?
If you want to get your Mount Rushmore,
I don't need yours, but I missed Buddy's 4th. Who was the 4th one?
Steve,
Kevin.
No, fuck off, both of you with those.
Mine is I would say you guys went vanilla answers. You guys
I remember. I'm taking in the longevity aspect of it. It's
you guys went vanilla. You guys went vanilla.
Mine's totally vanilla.
Blind Mike's a Minifan though. Like I
think at this point,
he can't be
Blind Mike. You could say Blind Mike, but I don't think he's that good of a Minifan right now.
Vanilla Augustus, people are saying.
Long term and impact for the show. You gotta do Blind Mike.
I've been to more.
I think Craig's a bigger Minifan than fucking Blind Mike.
Jay just wants someone to name him on his fucking Mount Rushmore.
All right, then I'll go then because Jay is on mine. So Jay, Steve from Providence, Tim from Canton. And then I'm gonna put, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm putting fucking Dale in there. Fucking go.
Can I get mine?
Let's go.
Mine is.
What's
your Mount Rushmore?
Buddy, if you want to sign off now before you get in trouble when he says this.
I'm gonna say
Andrew will survive, but I'll get fucked.
I've been taking the hits. I mean, I've admitted I listened to the Dork podcast and I went to a fucking Red Sox game on the wrap.
Who do you got, BA?
My Mount Rushmore, I would say Zonker, Rich Kelleher, Andy Mayo, and Red from Maine. Those would be my top 4. I think those are the 4 beauties.
You think Zonker's that big of a fan?
He gave the show more promotion on Barstool than anyone else with that.
You gotta give Murchison before Zonker though.
Murchison will be my number 5.
Murchison's got a lot on there because he took my spot.
Why would you even mention him right now? You're such an idiot.
But at the end of the day, because honestly, the reason why you mention him because honestly, I don't think you get Kirk at Barstool without Murchison.
That's true.
You don't
took my spot on the Hall of Fame.
He listened to everything. He had the clicks. He kept listening after the fact too.
I think we could give Boston maybe a 6 seed. He could be the 6th seed.
All right, now I'm going.
All right, buddy. See you, pal.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Andrew, you're more than welcome to stay.
I mean, I'm just here. All I might have to do is just run off and grab another drink, but I got nothing on a Thursday night, so this is fun. Let's keep
this is Jay's show, so he's allowed to kick you out whenever he wants.
Yeah, Jay can kick me out whenever he wants. I mean,
I like this kid. I don't know why.
I think my favorite part about
don't be one of those people. Like, I don't know why.
No, I was fucking talking to him more than the other two at the end of the show. It was annoying. It's pissing me off.
I mean,
I bet Blind Mike's daddy. I bet Blind Mike's daddy fucking hated you, Jay.
Blind Mike's daddy is not really a talker. From doing it when I went on, he doesn't really talk too much.
That's like he probably hated you. He's like a hardcore Minifan dude.
Yeah, he probably didn't like me. Actually, I made him laugh. I did make him laugh. Well,
no, he's a great dude. He's like he's a funny dude.
I think
he's one of the first people I met at Saco.
How did I make him laugh? I made him laugh by I think
I didn't meet them at Saco, John.
Yeah.
Your fault.
Nobody cares what you have to say.
You asked me a fucking question. You asked me a question.
Just for filler of the show.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna just start reading the chat then, because that's all I want to do. I just want to read the chat. And the chat's getting fucking disrespected.
Let me answer the question.
The chat's getting disrespected. The chat's getting disrespected because of fucking Jay. And I know I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna read the chat. That's all I'm gonna do. Don't worry. I'm just gonna sit here and read the chat. It's okay.
No, yeah, that's all you're good at. Prove that you're good at something else.
I'm good at many things.
Stop looking at the chat then.
I love the chat. Respect the chat.
Literally the lifeblood of your show.
So
fucking
I watch it. You won't. You don't know how to
not watch it.
Killer Kowalski 99 said Jay's a clown. So Killer Kowalski 99, Jay's a clown.
All right, Augustus just got asked a question, didn't you?
No, I mean, I think for you guys, like, especially with the funniest thing when you're talking about BMD is the fact that out of me, Buddy, and BMD was the last. Like, he only discovered Kirk when he came on Barstool, I believe. It was like towards the end of his thing, really? Buddy.
That's cool. A lot of people like that.
BMD, man.
Shit, I told you tonight. I even told you tonight when you were saying it's like, it's like Comrade Kirk or whatever you said it was. It was like, it was Master Kirk. And I'm like, well, it's called the Kirk Minahan Show. Yes, it is Master Kirk at that point. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't be the first one to admit.
You guys are still in that. You guys are still in that trap. Wait till he fucks you over, and then you have to decide.
It's
Jay. People are wondering, do you got any presents in that Christmas stocking behind you?
Yeah, you check that out. I said yesterday you check that every morning, just hoping there's some little bar of silver in there.
What the fuck is that alien stuffed animal behind you too? What's that alien stuffed animal?
I would love to remember where I got that from. I think I got it from the Riviera.
A fucking claw machine.
Why do you got a Rajon?
Can I segment yet?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know first. Why do you have a Rajon Rondo jersey hang up? That must be that jersey. That jersey's a factory second, eh? That jersey's a factory second.
Mr. Augustus, any thoughts on the NBA?
Well, I mean, I don't really follow basketball too much. I'm a big soccer fan. Like, if anyone who knows me with my history, like, soccer's my life. So I hate to say that.
Revolution fan, or
I mean, I'm a Revs fan. We're the
Diego Fagundes.
Nah, Diego's good.
No,
he's fast. He's fun. But I like Diego. But I always think
he's local. He's local.
He's a local kid, right? But he's also like you think about it. What was it, like 3 years ago when he was looking to go down to Argentina or Mexico or some shit? So it was, So it's, I think, and this is my old. I can go off into a whole bunch of different tirades.
Go ahead.
Slay queen, slay.
I mean, it's just like my whole thing is that comes up when I see like someone shared that stupid fucking meme of like Sue Bird and LeBron James comparing their money and their pay gap. Comparing the WNBA to the NBA is like comparing the MLS to the English Premier League.
I believe Master
Minahan exactly what it is.
You're saying
you can't put them in the same league.
You can't put them in the same league. It's not an equal
apples to oranges. I believe they say.
If you want to talk about the gender,
I think they call it dicks and vaginas.
It's you want to call it the gender pay gap. You can't call it that. You got to look about, like, if you want to seriously see if there's disparity, look about revenue and then look about how much they're making in relation, what the ratio is. You have to do math for that shit. But like comparing those two salaries is comparing EPL, comparing it to MLS. You can't do it because the guys in the EPL make more than football players do here in America.
Yeah,
some of those contracts are
millions.
I totally agree with you. As a Dick Rider, you know, I'm a big fan of the dudes.
Agreed.
You know,
agreed.
I'm just surprised that they don't talk about the money.
Dick Rider, that's a Poodle Dick fan.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, Beetle Dick said, all right. I want to do my topic because I want.
Go ahead, John.
Dave Portnoy show is on today. Portnoy talks about the sex tape and stuff, but
I'm gonna go watch.
More importantly, did you guys see Alexandra Cooper? Fucking
with the little kids, something.
No. She so this was about Jake Paul.
Oh yes, the Paul kid.
About a year ago, I sucked someone's penis just one time. Went in there. It was for a business meeting. It gets me in the mood to make deals. So I hooked up with this guy. And then Harry tells me that he's running his mouth in LA. And I got to his office and fully prepared to suck his dick. Wow.
Like, what? Alexandra Cooper is a boss, dude. Like, she goes and sucks dick to pump herself up for meetings, dude. And
little
randomly
cock of the walk.
You know what I'll say is that there's a retort to this coming, right? That I listen to every week. So I can't wait for that because I am waiting for Miss Sophia with an F to retort that.
I hate it.
Because I don't think she would. I don't think she would.
You would have. You definitely are the person who went on her fucking.
Do you think that had to do with breaking up?
What had to do with what, dude? She doesn't even give a fuck about that girl anymore. No, dude, that girl, that's what she does to fucking, that's what she said. She said she does it to pump herself up, and just randomly it was Logan Paul. That's how badass she is, not Logan Paul.
Poodle Dick actually said that Alexandra Cooper is a solid 6. A solid 6.
She is. She's I hate blonde hair chicks, so I'd give her that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I would say she's a Scotia 7.5.
When they made the deal. But no, okay. Other than that, virtual reality. So I have this new virtual reality thing, and I want to see what your boy's top games you wish. Like, it could be any fucking game, like back in the day, like Super Mario, or what game would you play if it was virtual reality?
I know what Jay would play. I know what game Jay would play. The Ramrod Live. The Ramrod
That's not a game.
I think it is.
That's not a game. You made that up.
What game would I play?
Revolution 2.
That's a good question.
What, Jay? That's what you picked? Like, what?
No, I'm saying that was the Ramrod.
Then what's your pick? I was gonna do your top 3. What game?
I've got more games than these two could think about.
Imagine Jay.
Okay, well then, what's your number 1, Jay? I just asked you.
Imagine playing Dance Revolution on VR. It'd be the exact same game. The exact same game. You would see the how is it?
Yeah, Jay, it's literally the same thing.
What do you mean?
Ooh,
that's a good one.
All right, so Jay, let's go. Give me your top 1.
Play baseball. I think I would love to play baseball. So
so you're gonna go like the show. Oh, which one?
MVP 05.
MVP 05. Andrew, what's your top?
Yeah. Tiger Woods 09. Easy.
Ooh, good choice. That's a good game.
Easy.
Like, I love some good songs. There's a brand new in that game.
It's just to be able to play golf that way. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
There is no golf game yet.
Wow. We got PJ Will, our boy Patty. Resident Evil.
Yeah, what's your number 1 game you would pick?
I would say I'm thinking like a Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto.
Red Dead would be cool.
Grand Theft Auto. I think I'd have to lean with you on Red Dead though to do like Grand Theft Auto in the 1800s.
My apologies.
It would be cool, like, because I love the Red Dead campaign. Like, imagine you could look around and
that would be, dude. Listen, when you're
riding
VR,
your horse and shit.
Jay, did you watch that video of me playing today? When you're in VR, like, you legit do that. Like, you just look around. It is wild. Well, I was playing ping pong and I played another game during it too.
Oh, that's always ping pong.
Ping pong, I am terrible at. I can't, but it's so real, dude. I said it yesterday.
Danger. If you want to go back that far to old school games, like before, like
you could pick any game. So Jay, well, I have to give my number 1. My number one would be Minecraft, because Minecraft would be dope.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. I would say Minecraft. Then why don't you just work on a construction site?
Well,
just work on a job site. Work on a job site.
Get out in the real world and actually make a difference.
That sounds like a sneakers joke. Jay, what's your number 2? What would you pick?
I like the chat putting on Duck Hunt.
Don't sleep on Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt would be dope. Like hunting, that like a big game hunter would be dope in fucking virtual reality. I can't believe they haven't done that.
Yeah,
no, you don't. Why do you need to do that when you can actually go out and big game?
Because I hate hunting and I hate the woods.
You stealing my joke now? You stealing my joke, Augustus?
Yeah, Augustus.
Fuck, this guy's gonna be tweeting this out. Breaking news.
What's your number 2? Why is it so hard for you to answer questions? What's your number 2?
Because it's all sports games. It's boring.
It's trying to think any game you want.
God, it doesn't matter.
Wait one sec. No, wait one sec, Jay. Wait one sec, Jay. Before you said I played more games than anyone, and now you're saying you can't name games.
I could think of more games, but that's the problem. Is once I start thinking of, like, dude, this is why I can't look at menus. I don't like looking at the menu because once I see one thing, I want the next thing.
Why do you have to make it such a big deal? I just want to know what games.
That's my problem. It's hard for me to think of one.
Okay, so let's do this. Mix it up. Don't do sports games. Pick a different game.
I would do the Avengers game. There's my number 2, the new Avengers.
Okay, there's your number 2. We skipped Jay because he can't fucking make a goddamn.
I know. I had a hot pick.
Just like a menu. Jay wants everything.
Jay doesn't like a menu. That's his number 2 pick. BA, and your number 2. What else would you do? Did you just freeze?
No, I hear people in the hallway. My number two, Pac-Man.
Zombies.
Okay.
You could do this all day.
I want to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Okay. My number 2 would be I'm taking Poodle Dick's ride here. Tony Hawk, but I'm doing Underground. Tony Hawk Underground. Best game ever made.
I tried to pick everything.
Skateboarding wise, you got sponsors and stuff. You could get off your board and walk around. It's a great game.
Tony Hawk try to do, like, they came out with
they tried to do a newer game. Yeah.
Like with the skateboard controller.
Yeah, but like that's like VR is much different. Like
but you can incorporate the skateboard controller with the headset though, no?
Yeah. Yep.
when it comes to VR, you can get like a fucking bodysuit. Like it's like fucking what's it called, that movie? Jay, what's your number 3?
To even do his number 2?
Yeah, he said he doesn't like menus. He doesn't like menus. That's his number 2. So what's your number 3?
I said zombies. All
right, zombies is your number 3. Or 2, number 2. What's your number 3?
Ruining my old list. I'll think about it after everyone else.
Okay, Augustus.
This guy is a fucking prima donna. What a prima donna over here. Look at his stupid fucking hair.
Teeth, man. It's like pulling teeth.
I mean, this one might be coming out of left field, but I'm thinking Snake. Like the classic Snake.
That'd be cool.
So you want to just be in a maze?
Like you're no, not even in the maze. You're in the open field.
So listen, there's a difference. Snake 1, you can go through the wall and go to the other side, which in VR you wouldn't be able to do. So you're saying Snake 1.
Snake 1, and you don't even know how far that tail is behind you. So you have to think about. You have to try to guess how long. I think it would be like the most impossible game, but I would just love. I could play that for hours, just trying to figure that shit out.
Jay, have you figured yours out yet?
Pokemon Red.
Very good choice.
That's not bad. That's not
very good fucking choice, man.
That's not bad.
It's a very good.
I like how it's red too. I was always a Pokemon.
Yo, I was a blue guy, but I mean, just to pick one, I would never. That's out of the
fucking. Put that on the screen.
That's a good choice.
Put Pluto on the screen.
But why not?
It's better than Mario. Not that one.
Wait, Pokemon. Yeah, I think Pokemon Yellow.
Diddy Kong Racing, the far superior game to Mario Kart. Far superior game.
It would be. I think.
I'm on your number 3.
On my 3, I would say. Oh man, I just forgot mine now. Holy fuck!
Right, I have my number 3. I have my number 3.
Oh, I remember. Halo 3. Halo 3.
Okay, nice choice.
I'm thinking of going like a campaign. Like I think it'd be cool.
So I went
because it's like you're in your own
Lord of the
movie,
Rings.
You know,
Return of the King. Great game. Flaming Sword. Great game. Jay, you're 4. We're finishing out the Mount Rushmore.
Make America game again.
What the fuck does that mean? We're gonna go with. I can't do this, man. I need to be put on like a track.
Oh my god! All right, Augustus.
Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2.
All right, Modern Warfare 2.
Rock Opera said QuickBooks.
Metal Gear Solid is a
VR QuickBooks sounds lit.
VR QuickBooks. I was gonna say The Sims. I was gonna say all the Sims.
That one cracks me up. That one cracks me up.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Ooh, that's a good roller coaster game. It's basically roller coaster Tycoon. That's a good choice.
Cool. Oh, I know mine. Mine's a deep cut. I know my number 4. My number 4 is Habbo Hotel. Habbo Hotel.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it. It's a game I played in high school. Actually, and it was all like teenagers that played. So my little cousin would play Habbo Hotel, and I would go in there and scam all these kids out of their like furniture, and it cost money, and I'd give it to my cousin. My name is Peter Smith. My name was Peter Smith on Habbo Hotel. A known scammer. Peter Smith, a known scammer on Habbo Hotel. I fucking stole thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. If you want to know, maybe the next episode, I'll get into my scams. We had elaborate scams, such elaborate scams.
Ready to announce my affiliation with BA because of his theft from kids.
Well, I was a kid too. I was a minor when I was doing it. I was in high school. They were in elementary school, but Fernie, they called it Fernie and Habbo Hotel.
My last one I'm going with is I got to go with my favorite game, but I was going to go with Worms. That's my honorable mention. But I'm going with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, or not Rogue, not Black Flag, Rogue. Assassin's Creed Rogue. But Worms is a good one I'm going with for honorable mention. Any honorable mentions, BA?
Yeah, go
honorable mentions. What was I thinking? I was like any sports game would be cool, like FIFA or.
You know what? I'll give it to you since I like you more than Jay. I'll give it to you. You could take the whole EA Sports.
EA Sport, but I don't really want to. I don't think. I think those games, like, why would you play it in VR when you could play it?
Remember Max Payne?
But like Augustus said, like Tiger Woods 09, fucking that's a beautiful.
Well, I could see like a golf game for VR because but a soccer game, what kind of square footage do you need to play that soccer game? You know. Like on VR, like you need a fucking whole room, like because.
Well, no, you don't at all, dude. You can play VR. So it's just like once you put the headset on, you are in that world. So like you don't need to running. You can stand up and do stuff, but like when you play VR, you draw like the area you have, and then they make the game play to that small area. So like,
okay, so you run in place. You do run.
No, you don't run. There's no games where you're running. Like you just use like a joystick to move.
If there's any game that you could pull off, I think in the sports world, the first one you'll see in VR is obviously going to be
NFL either.
Wait, what? Sorry, what is it? Andrew?
Jay talked right when you were about to say it.
I know. Jay, that's the one thing Jay will do about to say it. Jay will do that every time.
If there's any sports game that's going to go to VR first, you got to think it's golf because I mean, hell, the weed fucking did it with Wii Golf.
Here's what's funny, Augustus. There's no golf game. There's mini golf, but there's no golf game. There's no full swing golf. Now, it's dangerous for them to do full swing anything because like you're gonna be throwing a controller halfway across the room and breaking it. So they stay away from that stuff. But like
I will be very honest. Like the past week of my life has been looking into like at home simulators, seeing the cost of shit. How much
VR to buy one? Like the 64 gigabyte Oculus is only like $300. So it's
I have a question about the VRs. How much jerking are you doing on that? Like, are you doing a lot of jerking?
Insane amounts.
Is it like when you're in the VR jerks? When you're in the VR jerks, you could spit on the girl's forehead and stuff.
Yes,
and it happens. Eh? Wow, interesting. Interesting.
Did you buy a dog collar yet?
I already have one. Jay, like, grow up.
John saw that video and was like, "This is fucking this is fucking amateur hour."
I think Kurt's rating was great. What was it? 4.5. He's like, "This is like 4.5. This is not."
I fought with Fez. Fez didn't get it. There's a lot.
It was a little bit weird for me. I would never do it. But
you hear Kirk saying on the show that they shouldn't be king shaming. I was like, did he just directly steal that from my
Oh, way to go, Kirk! Way to go, king shame already.
But Rock Opera is asking, actually, can you still buy humans, or is that frowned upon? I don't know. I don't think you can do it. Well, I think people buy humans in sports, like in soccer, they have the transfer window.
Transfers.
That's a wild way to look at things, BA. I want to play this for a second.
I'll take one more if they're any good. 781, you're up.
Buddy!
What's up?
We're trending, buddy. It's fucking amazing. It's going on. What's happening?
Oh, the case is trending? Who you and I are?
No, the case.
I saw the case was trending. I did see that.
Finally
yes.
trending, dude. Yeah, thanks to Big Cat. No, I'm actually bullshitting you. You're an asshole, dude. What's going on with the
I love just.
No, I played the wrong video. I want to play that
ball game off his face. He's just out of it. He came up with one answer.
I would ask Erica, why do we shoot our heroes?
No kidding. I saw Linda Marks on Facebook this morning. Actually,
yeah, she's great. She's a friend.
Unbelievable, these idiots. But
Mark said he saw.
Shout out Mark's Linda. Yeah. Shout out Mark's Linda. Facebook.
Did you go to Vigil, Andrew?
Facebook. Yeah.
I did not. So like for me, with yeah, right. With my background of everything, I was very like a laid low person until Buddy reached out, like Buddy and BMD reached out to me, just because
crazy for a radio guy, Andrew.
I mean after you make you lay low for shit because you don't want to deal with that like conversation. But
ask Jay what he did.
Dare I ask Jay?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was a very quiet Minifan for a while, and then with BMD and Buddy, they gave me the opportunity to hop on board because one, I went to high school with Buddy, but two, they knew my radio background and were like, "Will you hop on in?" And it was like a good introduction, and it's one of those situations that, like, even before I got on the show with them, they were like, do you want to use your real name? You want to use like a new handle? Like at this point, I was like, fuck it, just use my name. I've made the Huffington Post at this point, so if anyone Googles it, it comes out. But at this point, I can confidently say that I can defend anything I've said, and I will defend anything I said.
Oh, are you talking about Huffington Post? Because Poodle would kill us if we didn't bring it up.
Yeah,
wait, what are we bringing up? What are we talking about?
Dave would kill you if you didn't bring it up.
RVD, not Poodle.
Andrew, people are saying
lots of other ways, Tom.
Well, people are saying you were canceled.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
Or is it? I think only you're saying you were canceled.
I think it was a pretty crazy move for Kirkinoff to do an episode where they had Andrew Augustus as a guest. I forgot to tell Buddy that you were a guest on your own show.
That was the original. So the original plan. So the way that worked out was the original plan was I was going to come in and do it just kind of just as a Minifan to share the story, and then I was talking with Adam from Jersey and the anal guys, and they were like, "Oh," they were talking about something, and I shared with Adam like, "Hey, like this, if you need, I'd be happy to talk." So then I went on them, and then Buddy got mad. He's like, "Whoa, this was supposed to be with us." I go, "Well,
you had a pod for pod it. You had a pod for pod it.
It's all
pod for pod."
I just wanted on the record they don't call themselves that anymore. They're all aboard now.
Oh yeah, they're going to be doing a show on here. They're doing a show once every 3 weeks. They're doing a show on here.
Can I? So all aboard. So they Adam the Jew did. Adam the Jew went to Adam in Jersey. Anal went to all aboard.
Yeah, rebrand. They pulled a rebrand. I mean,
they rebranded.
Let's not rebrand shame. Guys, we're just so you know, we are almost at 2 minutes left.
Minutes left. I would say this. We always continue the conversation. We always continue the conversation in the Discord, Indigo Discord. If you want the link will be available to you.
Farm beer?
What are you talking about, Jay? I can't wait to go in voice chat ever to fucking yell at you because you
right now. No, 1v1.
I'll
1v1 me.
How am I going to 1v1 the biggest fucking idiot of all time? I'm doing it. How am I going to 1v1 me? I'm not a charity kid.
Link talk. People are saying link talk.
Okay. We can do link talk. Hey, I'll 1v1 you, Jay. Anything, any topic, any day of the week.
No, I never agree to 1v1 Jay because they'll just say you ran away and never did.
No, Jay will just say, "Oh, I said it was about a rap battle. I'll rap battle you, Jay. Give me fucking a week. I'll rap
BA is on the record being a rap guy.
I can't even.
Jay gay.
Jay VD is waiting for you in VC.
Jay gay.
Gay. Augustus, do you have any questions for us? Yeah,
as a whole show has but nothing to say. Boom.
I mean, I'm excited. I will say having Jay on was a lot of fun, and I think it's definitely out of all the Kirkinoffs, it's definitely a new a new intro to the interview because it kind of started off really quick, really hot with the back and forth, I think, between Jay and I. So it was a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. I love this Miniverse. And I love the way that we've all been able to come together. Shit, I'm going golfing tomorrow and Sunday with just a bunch of Minute fans, all just because of a show. So I'm excited for everything that it brings up.
I have a question. Why the fuck are you an asshole? When I said what is GV, you said I still don't know. Like a fucking.
Because I still don't know.
We are GV. We are GV. That's the whole thing. You know it. You know it is. You rap fuck. Look at him, Augustus. Confirmed rap. That's for you, Killer King.
Okay. You say we are GVE. I still don't know what that means.
That's it. We are GV.
That's it. Augustus, I want you to ask the guys there. What is so bad about Jay from Lynn?
No, we're out of time. We're going over?
Because I'm golfing tomorrow. I'm golfing
tomorrow? That's right. Because on the golfing show, and we'll do this show too.
Hey, can I say something? Consistency
you have 1
is
minute.
key.
You have 1 minute.
Consistency is key.
Today was big.
Consistency is key, Jay. Don't ever forget it.
You're getting better. You got to stop talking right when someone's making their point. You got to stop talking. You got to
make sure when you talk that you say something with substance. And I think we should end it with that.
That's true. But no, we're getting better. We're getting much better. BA doesn't say a lot of things with substance, but sometimes he does.
I just try to say funny stuff and read the comments. Like, I know my lane. I know my lane.
I thought Buddy was the best part of this show, though.
I love Buddy. I really like Buddy. I like. I think we hit it off. Freaking off.
He's one of the nicest. I think the funniest thing is like with mine and Buddy's history. If you met any of us from high school and they hear like him and I are friends now, they'd be like, "What the fuck? I thought you guys hated each other."
Oh, that's funny. Kirk brought you together. That's what I said about Kirk. Kirk like brings like people that have nothing in common together because they laugh at Kirk. So that's the one thing.
Buddy stands up. Buddy stands up for the little guys.
But know what Buddy does? Actually, this is what I was trying to articulate before. Buddy makes the guests feel very comfortable on Kirk and off. He's like the glue.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it because I don't know if he talks about things. So never mind.
I know. I said he looked stoned.
We'll see.
I don't know if you're.
No one watches this anyway.
Yeah, no one watches this. But he said one of the funniest things ever before we started our first interview. So it has to do.
He's funny.
So that's okay. Do the hit the outro song. We'll talk over it, and we'll play these people out.
Discord. So, we'll be in Discord.
We'll be in Discord.
Go to Project Indigo.
Hey, play a song. Sing a song.
Sing me a song, JKK. Sing me a song tonight.
Come on.
This is the song that never ends.
Real on brand. Real on brand. The most annoying guy in the world picks the most annoying song.
Good night. Bye, Gus.
Hey, the official case Discord, Project Indigo. Hey, the Discord for the case, Project Indigo.
Oh my God! Wait. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Never mind.